countries. We're your hosts, Sai and... God dang it. Sham!
Wait, my hair isn't straight.
I don't care about your hair. Get over here.
I think everybody cares about my hair. My hair is beautiful.
It's still off. Alright, we're your hosts, Sai and Sham.
Today we're going to learn all about Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia has a crude birth rate of 22. They have a crude death rate of 4 and an infant mortality rate of 17.
That sounds about right.
Their total fertility rate is 2.8 children per family, and their natural increase rate is 1.8%.
Alright, so I have two things. One, how does a family have 8/10 of a child? And two, dang, they are scootily pooping all over the place.
Okay, for your first question, that's just an average of all the Saudi Arabian families. And to stop being such a kiss up to our director, Peters.
Alright, I'm just trying to make an impression, okay?
Right. So even though Saudi Arabia has a high national increase,
You mean scootily pooping?
they have a large out-migration, meaning that people move out of the country and to other countries for better economic opportunities.
Or so they can get health care and stop scootily pooping.
Sham, I'm gonna kill you for saying Sturley pooping all the time.
Alright, sorry, I'm important to the show, you know?
Alright, so now your turn.
Saudi Arabia has 4 education levels. Their first is pre-primary, which is kindergarten. Their second level is primary education, which is grades 1 through 7. Their third level is intermediate and secondary, which are grades 8 through 11. And their fourth is higher education, which most people take as optional.
The percent of people that actually attend all 4 levels of these education levels are shown right here. Say, Sham, does Saudi Arabia have any problem with its elders?
Oh, you mean these people?
Yes, these people.
Not really. They're well supported by their workforce.
So how about their disease rates, like, AIDS or HIV?
Unfortunately, they've had over 10,000 cases of AIDS in the past year.
Ah, they must be doing a lot of scoodly pooping.
Alright, you told me to shut up, now my turn. Shut up!
Alright. So what percent of their population is rural?
Most of them are urban and have jobs in manufacturing, services, and oil industries. Very few are rural due to their harsh climates. Whoa, look at Saudi Arabia's tiny population.
That's from the past, you idiot. As my coworker just said, Saudi Arabia had less than 15 million people back in 1991. They've experienced a drastic change from then to now.
Told you I'm right.
So let's look at what they see at the present day.
I bet it's grown exponentially.
That's correct. Saudi Arabia has grown exponentially. They've grown at exactly 1.8% since 1991, as to now.
Alright, so look here. In the future, it still looks like an LDC, which is also faced like a tree. This shows that Saudi Arabia is having way too many births, and it will soon face a problem of overpopulation.
Speaking of overpopulation, an economist by the name of Thomas Malthus once stated that the world is growing at an exponential rate. If you look at Saudi Arabia, this is mainly true, as Saudi Arabia is growing at 1.8%.
Can you explain that to me?
Yes. For an example, we took a population of 1,000. This could be a small rural town anywhere. Their natural increase rate is 2% at the moment, and the goal for us is to find their population after 3 years. First, you have to divide 1,000 by 100 to get 1%, which is 10 people. You got to multiply the 10 people by the 2%, or by 2 because of the natural increase rate, and you get 2%. So they're increasing by 20 people for 1 year. So 1,000 plus 20 is the population after 1 year. So they have 1,020 people after 1 year.
I'm no math genius, but I understand this thing.
Right. And for an extended explanation, the 1,020 is divided by another 100 to get 1%, which is 10.2 this time, not 10, 10.2. 10.2 is multiplied by 2 to get 2%, which is 20.4. And when you get the population after 2 years, it's 1040.4 instead of just 1040. That 0.4 will add up and give you an extra person in less than 3 years.
You've lost me, but their second problem that they'll face is that due to their low levels of education, Saudi Arabia will face a problem of economic jobs. There are not enough educated people to take up jobs such as healthcare, software, and architecture. This may cause an economic recession. Also, Saudi Arabia has a huge problem of HIV/AIDS. This has caused life expectancy to go down, which has also increased the amount of money used for healthcare, which will soon create problems for Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia has many problems with their overpopulation. In order to control this, they must implement many birth control strategies. One of the main ones used by many other countries that Saudi Arabia should implement in their own policies is contraceptives and education. Education mainly because women will have the opportunity to realize that birth control is important, and contraceptives to help control those who do not have education.
So this concludes our today's episode of Do You Know Your Countries? This is Shaman Sai signing off. But I'd like to give a shout out real quick to all the girls and Connor in the class. Remember, when you're going to Saudi Arabia, do not wear a bikini or you'll be in jail for at least 10 years.
Sham, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you for your fixing your hair.
I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late.
We are your hosts for Do You Know This Country? I'm Sai and this is God Dang It, Sham!
Wait, my hair isn't straight.
Okay, so welcome to Do You Know Your Countries? We're your hosts, Sai and Sham. God dang it, Sham, get over here.
Wait, my hair isn't straight.
I don't care, just get over here.
Well, I think my hair is beautiful. It's straight, okay?
It's still not straight. Okay, so now we're your hosts, Sai and Sham.
Today we're going to learn all about Saudi Arabia. Hey, Tim, trolling, trying to get me right and dirty.
The families are a little. Sai, signing out.
Thank you.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
Sorry, we're still recording.
There's only one thing left to do. That was greatness!
Aeropostale! Oh, yeah.
What the crap, Sham?